overcoming the spirit in the trap of guilt. We talk about guilt. Guilt is defined as an emotional response of self-condemnation that arises when one believes that they have violated a moral or a spiritual law. Many of us, we go through a time in our walk with God, and immediately when we first especially start our walk with God, we come out of a lifestyle of darkness, a lifestyle of sin, a lifestyle whereby we didn't know anything about God, and now we're getting a lot of new knowledge.
Yes.
We're learning a lot of new revelation, and we feel sometimes guilty for how we live our life in the past. Amen.
True. Amen.
We feel bad about the type of people that also know our past because we have to live amongst them now.
Yes.
You ever felt like that?
Amen.
Amen.
I want you to understand that you are not alone. Amen.
Amen.
You are amongst all believers that pass through this stage of what? Guilt. Amen. So I want us to start now with the origin of guilt.
Right. Then the serpent said to the woman, "You will not surely die. For God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be open."
In the day that you eat, your eyes will be
open.
Let's go.
And you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
Stop there. Amen. So the serpent is saying that this particular spiritual tree will give you the knowledge of good and evil. The ability to discern right and wrong. Amen.
Amen.
This is the origin of guilt. Amen.
Amen.
So before that, mankind was living by the knowledge of knowing right and wrong. They were living by the will of the Spirit, by the leading, by the oneness, out of the oneness of God. Amen.
Amen.
They were not living in a way in which that they had the laws and regulations and moral code. It was the code of God, and that is what they did to obey. Amen.
Amen.
So there was no record of Adam feeling guilty until he consumed the knowledge of what? Good and evil.